Hey, what's up everybody? Thank you for tuning in. This is the very first video edition of Too Much for Brunch. I've been getting a lot of questions about the site and about myself, so I figured why not just do a Q&A video and get it all out there at once. So thank you for submitting your questions on Twitter and on Facebook, and here we go. 10. Impartial 1 asks, what's the goal of your website? The goal of the website is to bridge some gaps, man. I was always into video gaming as a kid, and that's just what I did for fun. But then, as I got a little older, I got into dancing. So I was a hip-hop dancer for a long time, and then while I was dancing, we would edit our mixes to perform. And then that turned into me just mixing for fun. And then that transitioned into me DJing. And then I started bartending when I got older, and it paid me through college. That's what I did for money for a few years. And that's just, what my background is. So what is unique in a way is that I was really good, not to sound cocky, I was really good at all of these things. I really excelled in the things that I loved. So basically, I want to showcase that being a gamer nerd is not exclusive to being one of the cool kids. I want my music knowledge and my video game knowledge to bring folks to the same table and just say that it's okay to be a multifaceted person, and it's okay to be a dork. I kill zombies in my boxers, and then I shower up and I go out to the club and I twirl down, okay? So don't think that any of these things are exclusive. You can do whatever makes you feel good. 9. Colin Gale is asking, what is the meaning behind Too Much for Brunch? How did you pick the name? We do have a few people who don't follow directions and ask me more than one question. It's funny how that happened, actually. I was up late one night thinking whether or not I even wanted to do this blog. I said, water lily. That's what I call myself sometimes. Water lily. Now, this is important. For the love of Mother Earth and the love of Mother Nature, commit yourself to this, Bailey Minogue. Isn't that exciting? I was writing out keywords, and I wrote down brunch, and I said to myself, oh, you're just too much for brunch. And it was like, that's it. It was one of those light bulby kind of moments, and I knew that that is what the name had to be. But what it means is a little deeper than that. I take brunch to be a place where you're supposed to be a little bit more proper, a little more PC, if you will. But when my friends and I get together and we do brunch often, like most gay people do in America, we just cut up and kiki, and it's a laid-back thing. So I wanted to bring that into blogging, and I think that's what's missing. There's this super strong reemergence of respectability politics and just telling people what they should or shouldn't be doing, or if your favorite artist didn't sell enough copies and you're a flop. And I don't like that. I want it to be like friends sitting at a table, and not just me preaching at anyone. I'm not telling people what to do or what to think or what to listen to. I'm not going to be calling anyone a flop. It's more about sharing in this moment together. 8. Brandon has asked me, which artist's next album are you most anticipating? First and foremost, Janet Jackson has announced that she is releasing a new album, so that's the beginning and the end. I can't even think of anyone who I would be more excited for. I think she's going to do really well, as long as Jermaine Dupri is nowhere near it. Keep Jermaine Dupri from around here. While she's recording that album, I'm not featuring any of that.
Edit.
Also though, Disclosure released a Buzz song called Bang That, and I love it. Bang That is definitely one of my songs of the summer. It's a little darker than their last stuff, so I'm glad that they're not selling out like I thought they would. I don't know if there's even an album attached to that though. I think it's just a Buzz single. And then I just fucking love house music, so that's great for me. Dawn Richard though, Dawn is what the world needs right now. I think she's so creative, and she puts real vision into her music, which is missing lately, if you ask me. It's not about what you're putting out anymore. It's just this meaningless pool of talentless, not even artists. And they're just marketing them and selling this music that doesn't mean anything. And Dawn is making danceable, fun music that has heart and passion and depth, and I miss that.
7.
Number 7. Alexander wants to know, top or bottom? I'm currently seeing a bottom, so I guess for the time being I'm a top. My last couple of boyfriends, my last 2 boyfriends were both bottoms. So it's out for now, but we'll see. I've been known to be a bit of a switch hitter. It really depends on the guy. I think one thing that gay people do is they put too much stock on the top and bottom thing. Like, I wouldn't turn down dating a guy who I really like just because he was a top, like, or just because he was a bottom. If I like you, I like you. And it just so happens that the guy that I like right now, he's a really cute little nerdy bottom.
6.
Moving right along, Aaron wants to know what my top 3 video game series are. Again, quick answer right off the top. Final Fantasy's at the top of that list. And then somewhere lower than that, my second favorite will probably be, I would say, Street Fighter. I played a lot of Street Fighter growing up. Chun-Li is still the strongest woman in the world. I don't want to say this, but I think my third favorite might still be Resident Evil. The first 4 Resident Evil games were classic. Even Code Veronica was fucking amazing. But then you get to 5 and 6 and ORC. I didn't even buy ORC. I don't know what they were thinking. Hated it. Could have passed it. I never wanted to play it. I'm really glad I didn't pre-order it like I wanted to. Resident Evil 6 was a f***ing chore to finish, and they need to fix all of that before they bring me Resident Evil 7, or just don't f***ing do it.
5.
Hez has asked, who do you believe are the most influential hip-hop artists of the past 10 years, and what do I think of the state of hip-hop? Hands down, most influential artists are Nicki Minaj and Kanye West. And if they aren't the most influential artists, then tell me who are. I will listen to you. Do yourself a favor and buy my beautiful Dark Twisted Romance. Buy 808s and Heartbreak. And you can listen to 808s and Heartbreaks from beginning to end. And it's a glorious album, period. And let's not forget my theme song, Lamborghini Mercy. I will even go further in this question though, and I will say that Azealia Banks will be one of the most influential hip-hop artists in this age, in the next 10 years. I guarantee you that. Azealia Banks takes hip-hop and she infuses other things and it uplifts it and it takes it to a different place. But that only works because she's authentic. It's about the realness.
4.
Now that brings us right into Hez's next question. Do you think Iggy Azalea is this generation's Vanilla Ice? 100% yes. Absolutely, positively, unequivocally. You can't expect me to believe that this Australian chick who speaks with an Australian accent is down south gangsta boo. Like, you're not doing that. You're not Trina, you're not Rashida. You got Chelsea Jane, who is an Australian rapper, and she's fucking dope. And she sounds like she's coming from a real place. There's also Brooke Candy. I like Brooke Candy a lot. She talks about her own experiences though. And you know what I really like who raps, and people always make fun of me, is Fergie. The Duchess was a good album, and if you listen to it, she was actually rapping, and she writes her own stuff. She has her own delivery style, and it's totally her own thing. Fergie is very authentic, and I don't care if you're white or not, you just have to be real about what you're offering me.
3.
John James VH asks me who you or who I will be voting for in the next presidential election. Rihanna. Duh. She's already the president of anything that fucking matters. Are you kidding me? She can run on a platform, everybody patting their pussies. I'm here for it. Rihanna for president.
2.
A Tierra B asks, who is your celebrity crush? For many years, James Franco's always been way up there. O.T. Fagbinley is actually really gorgeous and really British. Honestly, Eugene Liang is my big celebrity crush right now. I'm really all about him for the past few months. Let me know if he's really a celebrity. He's a BuzzFeed guy. He does the Try Guy videos. He's like nerdy, and he doesn't take himself too seriously, and he can really dance, which is really important to me. Nice ass. And I actually just found out that he directed one of my favorite music videos ever, which was Wild in Faith. by Don Richard. But that's what I'm talking about. All these things loop back into each other. We talked about Don Richard, now we're talking about Eugene Liang.
1.
Carrie asks, where do I find the inspiration for new posts and topics that keep things interesting? Well, honestly, Carrie, love you to Delarice's pieces, but it's only been about 2 weeks, so I'm not out of things to post yet. But the world is always changing. Video gaming is a huge world. There's so many things coming out. There's so many platforms. Even though I am definitely Sony, I'm sorry, fuck Xbox, I'm not here for it. But there's always more. There's just more. There will be features that I will do on the site. Every week I'm going to do the Sunday playlist for sure. The Sunday playlist is definitely something you should check out if you're checking out the website. Thursdays will be Throwback Thursdays like the rest of the world does, but I'm going to do them either have an album that I'm featuring or have a video game that I'm featuring or a song that I really like or I'm really into at the moment. Just to do throwback, a little different, not so much about me, but about things that we all love. So there's lots to do. We're just getting started. So this is the first vlog I've done, and there'll be more of these, and there'll be more of other things that aren't my face in the camera. So there will be a lot to look forward to. So there you have it. Those are your questions. And thank you so much. I really appreciate the love I've been getting. I really appreciate you all taking time out to tweet me, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I answered all the questions in a way that's satisfactory. I hope you got your information about me and about the site. I will include the links in the down here part. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much.